Hello, YouTube. Welcome in, beautiful people. How's it going? Happy Saturday. Get in here. Finally, we get to the message. And I definitely feel like this time, this delay, this pushback of this message was all, I feel like it was all spiritually led, spiritually guided. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Whoever you're dealing with, this person that's in their emotions, they are, it has taken them some time to review, reevaluate, really talk to themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because yesterday I was like, when I first started this reading, or when I picked up, channeled this energy, it was just like very much in their emotions. Like, you know what I'm saying? How much love they got for you, what they're starting to realize about your connection. I channeled a few different songs like Pleasure P, Under, and I also channeled Genuine Differences and Pretty Ricky, Love Like Honey. So this person, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the love is bomb, is fireworks with y'all. If y'all have never, been intimate before, then they definitely feel like it would be, just based off of how they feel turned on by your touch or by your conversation. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like this person, they have been distracted a few different times. Maybe they created a mess for themselves that they have had to clean up. And I say had because I feel like this person is definitely doing the work, even if it's at their own time. I feel like spirit is definitely working with this person to get them aligned. And there may be times where they go through a situation like, I'm going to reach out, I'm going to say something, I'm going to do something, and then there be something else that comes up. And I feel like it comes up because it's divinely guided. This person is being divinely guided. It's spirit led, you know what I'm saying? But the energy is definitely beautiful. It's definitely like coming to grips or coming to peace with their direction. I feel like they had to fight through a lot of adversity. They had to go through a lot of different, even when it came to like their mindset. And because I even went through a moment last night where questioning. So when I was supposed to, the last time I put a time up there, something else came up where I was just in my head, and my head felt very heavy. It felt very heavy. So I'm like, damn, this is all the changes that this person is going through. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot. Like, they get stuck in overthinking. They get stuck in thinking that they're not good enough. They get stuck in thinking that, you know what I'm saying, it's not going to be the way that they anticipate. But they get stuck in thinking what others are going to think about them, or what others are going to think about you, or y'all's connection or something like that. It's like a lot of mental work, a lot of mental work. But the way that I came around, and showed up this time on time, I feel like that's the same thing with this person. They are eventually going to show up, and it's going to be the right time. It's going to be the right time. So even as I'm shuffling these cards, I see the popcorn, which is telling us like things are about to definitely get heated and speed up, get the popping. You know how it take a little time for your popcorn to get the popping, but don't walk away because you might fuck around and over pop. And now you got burnt popcorn. So that's spirit telling you to be on your toes at all times, collective. You know what I'm saying? You might think ain't shit happening because we don't usually hear the popcorn when it initially starts. It be then popped a few before we start hearing it. You know what I'm saying? So be aware. That's why it's very important. They're telling you to do your healing, the healing that you need to do right now, so that you're not triggered or caught too much off guard when this person do finally make the decision to follow their intuition. And look at what just came out. the anxiety card in the reverse. It flipped out in the reverse. So yeah, I got a fresh breath of air. Like, I feel beautiful getting on here and relaying this message now, when last night it was my intention to, but I was delayed. So yeah, I feel like it's just this person's energy. It's just their energy. So welcome in, collective. Welcome, welcome in, honey. You have someone that is deeply in their feelings about you in this connection. It has taken them a while, but they are gonna, like, one day they're just gonna hop on it, family. They're just gonna hop on it. Like, okay, it's time, man. I done enough thinking. I done enough, contemplating, delaying, giving every excuse, giving every, you know, reason why I shouldn't align with this situation. They're gonna finally be like, let me trust my feelings. Let me go with my feelings. And it could also be some type of encouragement that this person get. Somebody could be encouraging them, or it could just be the love of you as your, like, your character. You ain't gotta be talking to this person, but just the way you move through life inspires them, and it shows them that you're approachable, or it shows them that you're nobody to be afraid of. I just saw love. I just saw the card love. So awesome. Yeah, they don't have to be afraid of this love. Something about your energy, your character, the way you communicate, whatever you're doing, going about your day, is showing this person that it's safe for them to love. It's safe for them to love. So let's see. What else do we have here? Look. What did I just say? I'm not playing Divine Feminine. I'm not playing. What did I say? Something about you is showing this person that it's safe for them to love. And I feel like maybe they're so used to, like, being punished, or they're so used to revenge, so tit for tat, like dealing with people. Oh my God, bro, and I didn't just realize this. Look how anxiety is in the reverse, and now we got divine feminine right here. What did I just say? You showing this person that it is safe for them to love, bro. That's wow. I love that. Welcome in, beautiful people. Welcome in, beautiful people. Okay. So yeah, this person is overcoming the anxiety because they know that you are their wish fulfillment. They know their intuition. They're finally and look at this deck. This deck is over here on the High Priestess, which is talking about your intuition, your inner knowing. Even though you may be silent about something, you already know what the hell going on. You know what I'm saying? Even though you may be silent, even if you may act like you don't know what's happening. And I feel like that's this person. Even if they may be silent, even if they may act like they don't know what's going on, they know exactly what's going on, and it's you. It's you. That's why they're in their emotions, because they're finally accepting their emotions. They're finally accepting that you were everything that they prayed for. They're finally accepting the idea of having faith, having belief in something. Maybe this person's past really damaged the capacity that they had to believe in something, but now I feel like they yearning for your love, because it's something that they ain't never had before. So now that they had to sit back around, the group or the people or the lovers or the friends or the family or whoever it was that they had to sit around, now they realize, like, dang, I shouldn't be afraid of, the support that this person brought to me. It's my blessing. It's what I'm deserving of. So that's beautiful. That's what's up, man. That's deep. Took them a little minute. A lot of frustration in the building, but it's happening. It's happening for the greater good. It's happening for the greater good. And I got my Gravity Falls deck back out here. So it's going to give us a great image on what's happening, you know? So I got the Queen of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. So this person could have been intimidated by your success or your lifestyle, or maybe they felt like they couldn't hold up to your expectations, or maybe they felt like you were worth more, or you deserved more, or they couldn't give what you needed. um Something about, yeah. So a reflection though, but I feel like now this person is starting to balance out that negative thinking. They feel like you are a reflection of them. Ari, welcome in. Hey, YouTube family, welcome in here. How y'all doing? Okay. Yeah, the Three of Pentacles. Now they starting to see that you would have been a great opportunity to work with. You were a blessing. The Nine of Wands here. This person finally maybe didn't drop the guard, or, you know, they done finally came to some type of realization during the distance. Yeah, the Ten of Swords. And the Four of Cups. So they could feel like, or they could regret, like if this was somebody that rejected you in the past, like they definitely regret it. They definitely see like they created their own demise because they didn't see your worth with this Queen of Pentacles here. It could have also been about the way you look, and not saying, you know, you're a beautiful person. You're very beautiful. You know, you're beautiful in your own way, but I feel like this person, you may have been different from their usual type. So this person kept themselves bounded to a certain mindset or a certain image, to the point where they could have betrayed you or overlooked you or did something to gaslight or bully you in the past. They could have rejected you instead of following their intuition, because they knew that they were attracted to you, but because you wasn't their normal type, they were like, you know what I'm saying, it was hard for them to really see. And we get stuck in our ways like that, family. So you can't blame this person for real. Like, you know, you can't blame this person, but all they could think about though, after rejecting you or walking away from you or whatever may have happened, all they could sit up and think about or daydream about was you. Like, all they could do was watch your pictures, probably fantasize about you as they're watching your pictures, and they so confused. Like, why am I this attracted to this person? Why am I so into this person like this? Why am I, you know what I'm saying? Like, so focused on them. But over time, it took this person some time to actually understand that y'all's love was real. They were attracted to you on a soul level. The attraction went beyond the surface. You feel me? And I don't feel like this person never had that before. Yeah, the Temperance here, you was like an earth angel, especially with the Queen of Swords. It was your communication, your style of communication, very nurturing, very balanced. You know, this person like definitely felt an emotional connection to you. But like I said, they were on the surface. So it could have been like maybe even your style of clothing or the way that you did your hair. Or, you know, they used to dealing with people with, you know, wigs or, you know what I'm saying, quick weaves and stuff like that. But you wear and frozen braids. I don't know, like this person, it was just something different, okay? Or you might wear baseball caps, you know what I'm saying? And they like, damn, I ain't never had a female that wore baseball caps. You know what I'm saying? Like just something like that. It was just something different that this person never had before. But it was fated for y'all to meet. it was fated with the wheel of fortune out here. You were their destiny. You were the one for them this whole time, you know. Despite, and they had to see that beauty is only skin deep. You know, look, they were living off of a materialistic view or the worldly view, or, you know, based off their friends. They could have had friends that was gossiping about them, you know. Their friends could have been bragging about the financial status, you know. Other people with different financial, they were on different financial, I'm trying to think what that word is. I can't think of it right now. I guess they would call it level playing or something like that. 10 of Cups. What did I just say? It was about this person's family or their environment or who they were around. You know, they were so they were limiting themselves. But now I feel like this person feel like they should defend your connection, or they feel like they failed to defend your connection in the past. But you were different. So I feel like their friends or family was trying to tell them to go after people that they felt like had money or had a financial lifestyle, a certain type of financial lifestyle. But I feel like ultimately this person is making a decision to have a new beginning with you, a fresh start. They don't care who like it or don't like it. It's their prerogative. They doing something, planning something to work with you. They see that you are the one that they do actually want to work with. Yeah, what did I say? They fighting over this. They ain't playing. They didn't drop them options, or they will. Everybody is on different timelines, family. So, you know, make sure that you're only picking up on the energy that resonate with you. And if you do have any questions or concerns, tap in. Tap in. But we got the 7 of Cups here in the reverse. This person is like, no, I'm dropping all my options because you are the best option for me. They don't care about, you know what I'm saying? They like, it's almost like they like snatching something from people. Like they snatching back their power. They're holding on to the idea of y'all being together. They're holding on to your love. They know for certain that you are a wish come true for them. So, you know, but they may still go through situations where they may reminisce or replay past events or something like that. But their spirit team definitely is like, every chance they get, they throwing you up in this person's face. Your name, your birthday, your sign, your car, the type of car you drive, you know what I'm saying, songs, whatever. Look, the Hermit, I'm not playing. I just said that every chance your spirit team get, they throwing it back up at this person. Look, the Hermit and the 4 of Cups. That's somebody reflecting on the past. They can't stop thinking about somebody or being in their emotions, or thinking from a higher perspective about a past relationship that they now regret rejecting. Um, Page of Pentacles again. So they could want to start something over from the ground up. Yeah, the 9 of Cups. They want another opportunity or another shot at this love. They wonder if they could have another shot to start from the ground up to build a solid foundation for y'all. Um, we got the 6 of Swords. What did I say? Ready to move to calmer waters. Ready to take this relationship to the next level. Maybe by a message or a text or a phone call. We got the Page of Wands on the top of the deck. They could want to share some news with you as well about maybe people from their past that they had to leave out in the code, or maybe how people tried to make them or get them to leave you out in the code, or how somebody may have interfered to create this separation or this heartbreak. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this person want to confess or express something about how they may have felt powerless, or may have felt, you know, weak without your energy, or could have felt weak around the people that they were around. Like they didn't have any type of motivation or inspiration to do better or to be better. Maybe you brought that to them. Yeah, with the Trickster here and the 4 of Cups. Yes. And the 4 of Wands on the top of the deck. So the trickster in this deck is going to be the death card. So this person actually, they realized that they had to end these connections from the past because these people were tricksters. They were tricksters. So somebody done shown the light on who these people was really in the, like, who their environment was. The people around them. Yeah, they had to close out cycles with the world here. And the Four of Wands. Could have been a community. Could have been a marriage. Could have been a long-term relationship that they had with somebody. But it was a snake. And maybe they had like some type of hold on each other because of their flaws or because of their what they would consider to be bad attributes about themselves. So they kind of like they both were codependent on maybe filling that void for each other. You know what I'm saying? Or feeling like they owed each other some type of loyalty because of those flaws or because of those insecurities or something like that. Or somebody could have even been using that their flaws or insecurities or just the bad attributes as a way to blackmail or to manipulate. um so that's what I was getting from that too. So this person hid their feelings through material things or by putting their focus into money or what they may have. Yeah, so maybe that's how that person was in the past, or maybe that's how they've always been, or how the type of people that they've always dealt with were those type of people. Yeah, with the Seven of Cups here, always created illusions, created false perceptions of who they are and what they truly have. But I feel like all that has fallen apart. This fake picture of being happy and being fulfilled because they feel that they're financially taken care of or something like that. Hold on, family. Okay. Yes, but I was definitely getting that somebody may have ran somebody off for sure. Like they definitely ran them off. They didn't like they start running people away for real. Maybe cutting people off, getting dead ass serious with people because they don't want to miss this opportunity at love, at really having a chance to be totally fulfilled and healing and healed and a healthy love. They don't want to miss the opportunity at a healthy love. Welcome in, YouTube. How y'all doing? So this person could have had a family with a drama queen or a drama king, or they could have had, you know, just their family. A lot of dysfunction, a lot of drama just within their family, a lot of gossip. And it made this person sad. It made them feel alone. You know, they were around 100 people, but still felt alone. What did I say? My daughter's crying right when I said that. You know, this person was lonely. They felt bad. Maybe you were the only person that they felt connected with, or a true, genuine love for, or felt like had a true, genuine love for them. But let's see, what else do we have? I haven't used these cards in a minute, man. I done got some cards back that I ain't used in a minute, so I'm excited about using them. Hello, welcome in, everybody. Settlement, agreement, and compromise. So somebody's ready to settle. They're ready to make an agreement. They've been focused. They could be ready to settle down, or they're ready to celebrate. Or there could be a trigger name card played. They could be feeling triggered. Somebody could be feeling triggered. Oh, legal court paperwork filed. Oh, snap. Lost, ghosted, blocked, cut off. Okay. So there's some type of settlement, agreement, or compromise, or maybe somebody is watching to see if you've been compromising maybe your stability, or compromising some type of compromising by drinking, or drinking and driving, because we did see the triggers with the name car place. So they could be seeing if you're triggered, if you could still have like a drinking problem, or if you allowing your triggers to get you back to drinking or indulging in unhealthy things, compromising your future or something like that. Maybe they trying to see if you're still focused. Have you grown? Have you learned anything? Legal court paperwork. So somebody could be watching you to see if, you know, the police could be watching you. You know what I'm saying? Because they gonna see if you gonna get caught up, you know, ghosted, blocked, or cut off. Like, you know, if you lost your way, you know, or as you remain in focus. So somebody could be watching you to see if you lost your way, or if you are remaining focused. Like, what are you doing at this time? Yeah, the Ten of Swords on the top of this deck after I shuffled. So it's some type of betrayal, some type of pain, some type of hurt, some type of separation, some type of, you know, falling flat on your face or something like that. Or maybe somebody is waiting, watching. They waiting to hear your name and some shit. They waiting to see that you done lost your car. They waiting to see that, you know what I'm saying, you done lost your place. Like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody, they could be looking your name up, your public records, your court records. They could be watching your house, watching your car, listening and looking out for you while they out in public. You know what I'm saying? Just listening for a bad word about you. This could be somebody that really got their ear to the street, trying to get some type of dirt on you so that they can maybe run back to the legal system, or run back to the court situation. Or it could also be some type of spiritual lesson. You know what I'm saying? You in spiritual court. So right now, your spirit team, they wondering what you gonna do. Is you gonna compromise? You know what I'm saying? Is you gonna do something that they've tried so hard to keep you out of, or away from, or that they, you know, helped you get out of, or something like that. But somebody's watching, somebody's paying attention, and they could be paying attention to how focused you are and how you've learned from the past. Or, you know, are you still doing the same things to create suffering for yourself, or something like that. But we're going to see what the settlement or agreement or compromise is. Yeah, they want to know, are you going to compromise your happiness? Yeah, because they feel like the light is going to be shined on it. Whatever it is, like, you know what I'm saying, was done in the dark will come to the light. So they wondering, like, are you sneaking and doing some shit? You know what I'm saying? Or what? What are you doing? What's happening? So let's see. Let's hop into this and see what's going on. Somebody waiting on somebody to fuck up is what I just heard. They waiting on you to fuck up. It could be people in the community. It could just be one particular person that want revenge on you. They want to get payback. They want to have something to take to the court about you. They want, you know what I'm saying? It could even be child support. It could be anything. They waiting to see you fuck up. That's all. You know, so we got the Four of Swords here. So the Four of Swords is like they want you to dig a grave for yourself. You see how this person is in the grave? You know, the Four of Swords could talk about being isolated or away from people. It could also talk about imprisonment. You see how this person is in the grave, but then they looking at pictures. You know what I'm saying? So what do they do in prison? Like they send people pictures. They, you know, that's the only way that they can reminisce on their family or connect with their family. So this is kind of what they get. And you know how they had like back in prison time or something like that, back in the time where, you know, they had us chopping cotton and digging graves or whatever they may have did or had people doing. You know, this is definitely aligning with the movie Life right now. This is what I'm seeing, Life. So somebody, they want to see if you're going to dig a grave for yourself, I guess. The Queen of Cups though on the top of the deck. So this could also be somebody that feel like they dug a grave for themselves. And now they can't stop thinking about you or thinking about your love. Maybe they feel like they compromised your love by taking some type of risk. Or they lost your love. Now they could be dealing with court issues. Let's see, what is this court paperwork file? Or it could have been somebody that you had kids with. You know, they trying to take you to court for the kids. They trying to get full custody, or they trying to make you pay alimony or pay child support, or they trying to wait on you to fuck up so that they can come in and try to start a fight with you. So somebody could try to come up against you at court. This is real shit. So somebody could be trying to fight you at court, or you got a court case going on where you got to defend yourself. You're going to have to defend yourself, or maybe you just got out of defending yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to fight for your life. This is something that could have taken place on May 10th. What is today? Oh, today is May 10th. Damn. Oh, wow. Damn. Damn. Ace of Swords. So you may get some type of communication on May 10th, or something may happen. There's going to be some type of communication about some type of court paperwork or something like that. You might get a subpoena today. You might get a warrant put out for your arrest, or you might hear of a warrant being put out, or somebody got some type of recording about you or something that you're going to find out or come to light, or some type of breakthrough, some type of clarity is going to come in, some type of clarity. What's the Five of Wands? You're going to have to fight up against, or this is people that's trying to compete with you or fight up against you, and they trying to impact your finances, or they're trying to impact your livelihood. Yeah, so it could definitely have something to do with children. It could definitely have something to do with children, especially with all these kids on this card. And then look at this. Look at this card that I just picked up out of nowhere. This person, it's like a dad. You could be a dad. You could be, you know, a masculine, don't have to be, or this could be your baby father. You know what I'm saying? They trying to create some bullshit because you didn't block them. You didn't cut them off. So now they want you to suffer. They trying to compromise your sanity, compromise your security, compromise your livelihood because you ain't with them, or you trying to move on or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay attention, fam. You got to pay attention. Yeah, this person could be pissed off, feel like you out here living your life, just doing what you want to do. So now they trying to compromise you in some way, shape, or form. What is this agreement compromise? What? Oh my God. Five of Swords, Page of Swords. What the fuck did I say? This person is trying to catch you sabotaging yourself so they can run back and try to fight you about something. I don't know what this could be. This could be You know, I don't know. They trying to say you're an unfit parent. They're trying to, you know, maybe you just ordered child support on somebody, so now they pissed off. They want to clap back. They want to get revenge. They want to, you know what I'm saying, show some type of um yeah, it's about money. It's about money. It's about money. So it could be about child support. Look, 9 of Pentacles. Okay. So this could be, it could be about child support. So the other parent is going to come up against you because they hate that you're living this luxury lifestyle. Like I said, they want you to compromise your lifestyle. This is why they're not helping you with the kids. This is the whole reason. We even got Mickey Mouse on this card right here. So it's definitely related to kids or something, man. I'm trying to tell you. I got the 6 of Cups out here. Another sign that it's related to kids. And this person, like, it hurts them to their stomach to see you prosper. Look, the whole damn card's just flipped out, bro. It makes their stomach, like, this motherfucker got, like, it makes their stomach cringe to see you happy and okay, or celebrating. You see this? You see how this is a card of celebration, but you got this evil ass person watching you because they want you to self-sabotage. They don't want you to celebrate. They want you to be lonely. They want you to be isolated. They want you to be, you know what I'm saying, closed off from everybody. No social life. They want you to be drowning in debt, drowning in misery. You see how they all chained up? This person wants you chained up. They want you, they like, if I can't have you, nobody can. So they waiting on the perfect opportunity to try to throw a wrench in your plans. You know, this is a narcissist that you're dealing with. Somebody that is full of their self. They are completely full of their self. This could have been somebody, like I said, you ghosted them, you blocked them, you cut them off. That pissed them off. That pissed them off. What's the focus? What are they focusing on? We got focus. This is probably somebody that wanted to have an excuse to say, like, maybe they said things about you like, oh, you're big, you're lazy, you're this, you're that, you don't do anything. Um, may criticize, all you do is sit up and eat, or you know what I'm saying? They just coming up with shit. Yeah, because you're very beautiful, you're very confident. So they want you to be this little, you know, overweight, confused, eating out of misery, you know what I'm saying, type person. But you're none of that. You're none of that. They see that you're very confident. You're not allowing anything or anybody to steal your joy or to steal your peace. You know what I'm saying? They see that you're still a very highly energetic being, very friendly, very open and interpersonal with people. And this person is watching that. They hate to see you elevate. They hate to see you grow. What's the Five of Wands? What is the outcome of this Five of Wands? So the outcome is, so either somebody is going to see you from a different perspective with the Hangman here, or they going to have to surrender. Maybe the judge is like, they ain't buying shit that this person is saying. You know what I'm saying? This person could even get caught up in some type of lie or some type of scheme or whatever that they're going to have to explain. Like, you know what I'm saying? Well, you said this about the collective and you said this. I feel like they wanted this Five of Wands for you, but it's going to end up backfiring, and I feel like the people that they go to is going to start coming up against them. Like, hold on, but you said this, but this happened, but this happened, but why are we seeing something different, or why are you saying something different now? You see the red and blue right here, which is police lights. Yeah, they want you to get caught up in the police field. They want you to get caught up to have to fight for yourself, or fight yourself out of some type of situation. Or maybe this could have happened in the past as well. I could be talking to somebody who this happened in the past. You got caught up in some type of legal court situation, but people been watching you in the present moment, and they see that you're still going, you're still optimistic, you're still walking into life as if nothing fucking happened, and they wanted to see you fail. They wanted to see you sabotage. They wanted to see you fall, you know what I'm saying? Or see you do some type of prison time, or do some type of jail time, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? They wanted you to be ghosted, blocked, or cut off. Or they or this could have been somebody that you ghosted, blocked, or cut off in the past, or they could have did this to you. But yeah, with the Ace of Cups here, Ace of Cups, people are going to be speaking highly of you. Or if they not already, you know what I'm saying? Time is flowing. And like I said, this is a general read, collective. So take the energy as it resonates. This could be past, present, or future. But yeah, it looks like somebody, this could have been in the past where somebody got into some type of legal situation. They thought that you was going to be wrapped up and tied up for fucking ever. You feel me? With this Five of Swords here. But they see you now, and they see that you've grown. They see that you're shining even more beautifully. And they seeing that you don't even look like what you've been through. So they confused as fuck, whoever this person could be. And they may have a newfound love for you as well with the Ace of Cups on the top of the deck. They could have a newfound love for you. I'm not sure. But let's see. What did I say? So there was a decision that was made with this legal situation. A decision was made, and it went in your favor with the Queen of Cups on the top of the deck. The judge chose in your favor because they thought on a somebody of authority they got to make a decision about you, or they did make a decision about you. What is this Two of Wands? Yeah, the Emperor. And the Ace of Wands. So the Emperor talks about authority. This person making a decision. They thinking about something though. So I feel like what I'm getting from this is that maybe the decision has not been made yet. Somebody is still watching you, or they still have somebody watching you. This could be something that hasn't happened yet. I mean, like the situation, somebody could have started the court paperwork. That could have happened in the past. But I feel like right now there could still be a decision that needs to be made. And I feel like they're focused on you. There could be a private investigator. There could be a bounty hunter. There could be something or someone that is still currently focused on you. They're paying attention right now to see if you may have learned a lesson from your past. So make sure that you're being vigilant, family. Make sure that you're paying attention to the actions that you take, and you making the wise decisions, because somebody still has some type of control over your life. You know what I'm saying? Somebody still has some type of power that they can make a strong decision that could impact your stability right now, or that could compromise your fate. So your fate is in somebody else's hands. Oh my God, bro. I got the Ace of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Your fate right now is still in somebody else's hands. And it might make you frustrated. It might piss you off. You know what I'm saying? You can't do what you want to do because you feel like you being monitored, or you feel like you can't live the life that you want to live. But don't forget about how far you came, family. Don't forget about how much it took for you to even get here. So they saying be realistic. Be realistic with your decisions, with your choices, and be patient. You know what I'm saying? Be patient and be grounded. You know, you don't want to give these people a false perception of you. You don't want to give them an opportunity to use you as an example. For real. Yeah, the Nine of Swords. They said whatever it is, it could be something emotional that has you off balance, or that has you in your head a lot. But your spirit team is saying, like, you have the ability to overcome that with courage, with bravery, and with authority. Authority. Follow your intuition. Follow your intuition, family, because there's still a choice that has to be made. Somebody is still got some type of leash. I was just saying leash, man. Look, the Four of Pentacles. So I'm getting that somebody is focused. They watching you. They got a crazy ass eye on you. Maybe every step you take, it could be up to like 7 people. It could be up to 7 people that got an eye on you. And so spirit is like, they know you feel like you've been through a lot. They know that it's a lot. But they said don't give up. Don't give up, family. With the Hermit here, it makes you feel isolated, but they just want to make sure that you've learned your lesson from whatever, whatever may have taken place. What's this Four of Pentacles? They got a tight eye on you too. A tight eye. Tower. But we got the Tower in reverse. So they could be resisting some type of change. Or you don't want no Tower moment. Or maybe this person is waiting to surprise you. But they saying that they can't get shit past you because you already aware. You already know. So it won't be no surprise or no Tower to you. Because you're an empath. You can feel it before it comes, family. But you're still optimistic about life. And they see that. They may also see that something didn't have no effect on your stability, or something. Or there could be somebody that created some type of legal situation for you in the past and they want to apologize about it. Yeah, the Tower. What did I say? They see that whatever the situation is or was, it did not have any effect on your lifestyle, on the way that you carry yourself, on your stability. They could also be judging you based on that. Based on the way that you're carrying yourself, based on your stability. Are you still, stable? Have anything fallen out of whack for you? Look, watching, I'm telling you, they got a big ass eye on you, family. I'm not playing. This could also be somebody that do got a big ass eye, got big ass eyes, and they just watching you. They watching you. They thought you was going to hit some type of Tower moment, but it never happened. This could be some type of materialistic person, or they could feel like they're better than you, or they could feel like, you know what I'm saying? Something that they're trying to hold on to, your energy, your beauty, your, I don't know. I don't know. It could be anything. Your naivety. Maybe this is somebody that thought you were gullible, or they thought you were naive, but now they see like you might have a ticket for real. We got the world out here, yeah, but something is going to be coming in fast, some type of communication or whatever this is that you were going through, as long as they're watching you, paying attention to you. They had a few people watching you, paying attention. Maybe they see that you haven't compromised yourself and you won't compromise yourself. They've been watching you over time with the Temperance and the Page of Wands here before they do relay the news on if they're going to go on and cancel out or close out this situation. But the cycle has closed. I feel like they are ready to close the cycle. So if you were dealing with a court situation, or if you were dealing with some type of legal situation, maybe you're on parole, maybe you're on probation, you've been wondering, waiting to hear some type of news, waiting to get some type of resolution. I feel like the decision is in the making right now. They've been watching you for a very very long time. And I feel like it's going to end in your favor. I feel like it might be finally coming to an end, or finally closing out the cycle so that you can move forward on a new beginning or something like that. Yeah, the Eight of Wands. So you could be getting that communication very, very soon, family. It could come by, it could come by the mail, it could come by the email, it can come by a text message, whatever. But I feel like whatever this news is, you're going to be happy as hell that you can finally move on. And that's what's up, family. You deserve that. Absolutely. You're finally moving to calmer waters, man. After a long, terrible time. And I feel like people admire you too. They admire your bravery. They admire your resilience. They can't believe that the way that you bounce back, as if nothing occurred, like nothing happened. You know what I'm saying? There could be, even you could be an example for single mothers, or you're setting some type of example for people, and they just watching you, and it's just like, wow, that is so, like, I want to be like them when I grow up. Type shit, because that's justice, family. You get what you give. That's exactly what you showing people, bro. You get what you give. You've always been a kind-hearted, sweet, gentle-ass person, man. And I feel like that's also what the justice system is noticing about you. Like, you this kind person, even if you may have made some type of mistake in the past, even if you may have dealt with the wrong people, got hooked up with the wrong crowd, I feel like that's what exactly they are starting to think now. I feel like after doing their research, after watching you, after seeing what was going on, I feel like that's the judgment call that this person made with the Two of Wands here. They could have been traveling across the city, like really keeping an eye on you, a close eye on you. And I feel like that's what they realized with this Emperor here. And the Queen of Cups and the Justice, because I was about to verify the Emperor or clarify the Emperor. I feel like they're saying that you are a bright person. You're very beautiful inside and out. You have a beautiful soul. You're very kind-hearted. They probably feel like you're very to yourself as well. They discovered this about you. This is the truth. Oh my God. Thank you, Spirit. This is the truth that they have discovered about you. And they saying, damn, you must have got hooked up with the wrong crowd. Oh my God, I'm dead, bro. Wow. This is amazing. Just think of that, bro. Somebody that ain't never met you, they only met you during the tough times that you had. So, say for instance, this is a judge. You feel me? The judge, man. They only met you because of your court case or whatever. So now they got this opinion of you being this bad or horrible person. They got this opinion of you being this horrible person. Um, you know what I'm saying? I mean, my fault. So just think of the judge. They meet you for the first time and you're in trouble. So now they got this opinion of you being this bad person. But then they got to make a decision in your court case. And they've sat back and had people watch you, whether it be bounty hunters, private investigators, other, like, you never know what type of networking or type of connections that people have in the background. And I feel like whatever it was, these people had this judge or these people of authority, your parole officer, your probation officer, whoever it is, I feel like they had people around your city, especially with the world here, especially with all these eyes on this particular person. I feel like they had people watching you, and they wanted to see if you were going to compromise your future. So you probably haven't heard from them in a minute too. They could have you on pause. They ain't said nothing to you. They ain't updated you about your case. They ain't said nothing. It's been completely silent. And that's because they've been watching you. They've been focused on you to see if you were going to sabotage your security, your stability, your freedom, to see if you would sabotage. But they've been watching you, and they see, like, damn, you are a sweet, loving person. You could possibly have kids. They like, man, all I see this person do is work and go home. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth that I see about this person. And they made a decision based on that. They've made a decision based on that. And they said, we can finally go on and close out this cycle. We can finally go on and close it, whatever it is, because they see you as very successful. They see you as, you know what I'm saying, beautiful, nurturing, highly favored. They see that you're blessed. They see that you've mastered some type of skill, when it comes to either your emotions or your way of life or investing your energy, your time into people, places, or things. They see that you've became a lot more mature and secretive with who you actually are. And I feel like that's what makes this person comfortable enough to make this judgment call. You know what I'm saying? On your case or on you. And you will be getting this great news soon, family. You're going to be getting some news soon. So thank God right now. Show gratitude to your angels and ancestors. And also be proud of yourself, because you wouldn't have gotten here if you wouldn't have made it here if you didn't follow your own intuition, if you didn't make the decision to turn around and really start paying attention on a higher level, on a better judgment level of who you invite into your energy, because you did have a lot of people around you that were ill-intentioned. You did. And I feel like you didn't listen to the red flags. You didn't pay attention to that, which got you in a lot of situations, a lot of unhealthy and compromising situations. And I feel like they noticed that, man, stop playing. Two of Cups on the top of the deck. What was I just talking about? Unhealthy relationships around people with bad intention. And not only that, this authority figure has noticed this too. They have came to this conclusion as well. Do you see this once again? The leader, the authority figure, whether this is the judge, the parole officer, the probation officer, whoever this is, they are um they are giving you some type of recognition. You know what I'm saying? Recognition for who you truly are, for the value that you carry yourself with, for the moral that they see about you. They see potential, they see love, they see kindness. You know, they see a great spirit. When they look at you, they see a great heart. And I feel like this is possibly what the person might even tell you. They might show you crazy respect when they tell you this. You know what I'm saying? Your final court date. You're going to be surprised to hear what they say to you. Yeah, look, the Six of Cups. They wiping your slate clean. They wiping your slate clean. They said the picture that they had painted of you, they're wiping it clean. Wow. Wow, that's deep. Wow, stop playing, and I'm going to leave it at that. The Eight of Pentacles and the Empress. The Eight of Pentacles and the Empress. This person is proud of the work that you did, and they know that it wasn't easy. They know that it was hard on the background, but they are so proud of you, and they feel like your patience will definitely pay off for you. They feel like you're going to get everything that you're deserving of because you did the work. They saw you do it, and like, maybe this person could even offer you some type of opportunity for advancement, some type of promotion. Yeah, the strength. What did I say? They saw your bravery. They saw your courage. I don't know. Whoever the hell this is, they was able to see a lot of shit about you. So it was either somebody of authority, or this could have been your emperor. This could have been your emperor. They've been watching you this whole time go through all whatever you've been through. And they still amazed at how you got through it. That's the crazy thing. But whoever, whatever, you know, it could have started off as a ghosted situation. Somebody could have ghosted you. You could have ghosted them. It could be a court situation too. It could be all the above, family. Because don't forget, this is a general collective read. So there could be a few different scenarios, a few different energies out here. But the gist of it all is that somebody in this reading right here is has watched you over time overcome various of obstacles. They see that you're a kind-hearted person and you mean well for the collective, or you mean well for the world, but you may have gotten yourself involved with people that didn't mean you any good or that had bad intention. So now they applaud you for the work that they see that you did on yourself in order to overcome these challenges. They feel like you don't look like what you've been through. And they also feel like you could teach lessons to people and show them how to really overcome and take on self-leadership. Wow, this is deep. With the strength on the top of the deck, they truly admire your strength and your determination to go get it. Wow. And it stopped on the Two of Cups. I ain't playing. They admire your strength and your determination to go get it. Wow. And I'm going to leave that there. But these collective reads were beautiful, man. It started off really great. Somebody in their emotions, somebody else seeing you for exactly who you are, seeing your worth, knowing that you got it in wrong place at the wrong time, but they see the potential in you and they're backing that. I feel like they backing that up, whoever this could be. So great, family. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. How are y'all doing today? Welcome in. Welcome in. Donations are open if you like to hop in and get a personal read. Somebody to learn their lesson and they ready to come together. Somebody is about to come together, family. Because they feel like they must have you. But they also felt like they must have control. So the divine stepped in. Your spirit team, your angels and ancestors, and so did theirs. They stepped in and let this person know that they had to release control issues. They went up on a spiritual awakening. They had to align with their spiritual path. It was mind-boggling. It was like a lot of disorder, a lot of stress for this person. But I feel like in their time, they're overcoming that because their spirit team is on their ass. Like, you gotta have them. You need to come out of this denial. You need to face your emotions. You need to understand why you keep getting triggered. And I got this orange, like yellowish, like candle right here. Because earlier in the cards, I did get that. I see a lot of orange and yellow, which is telling me that they working on this person's confidence, this person's courage. You know what I'm saying? Helping them to remain faithful or optimistic about life. Showing them some type of creativity about their self. You know? So that's awesome. And with that being said, I'm going to leave that there for now, family. But check out the website for your personal reads. And I'll check back in with y'all later. Take care.